In last week's episode, we reached over 1250 total levels. We got a Graceful and Spirit Angler set, as well as the Dragon Defender and Damage books. We focus on getting the rest of our upgrades ready before we take on Jad and achieve our first Fire Cape on this account. Now, I made a plan for episode 3, and I feel like the first thing we need to grab, because we have been doing Slayer, is the Helm of Needisnot. And we're gonna need to do Fremmenik Isles and the Fremmenik Trials quest, and we're gonna need that anyways because it's required for a bunch of different things, including lunar diplomacy. To be able to do Nightmare Zone efficiently as possible, we're gonna need to finish at least 32 quests and a bunch of skill requirements. The biggest one is the requirements for Song of the Elves, which requires level 70 and a bunch of different skills like agility, construction, farming, herblore, hunter, mining, smithing, and woodcutting. I do need to train my rune crafting a little bit, and it looks like I also need to be training my thieving. I also need to have recipe for disaster done, so I do need at least 175 total quest points before I even start thinking about imbuing my Slayer helm. So there's a bunch of different things that I have to do, but I will focus on getting the Helm of Needisnot, the Elite Void, and the Fire Torso first before I start doing things, and then we'll go on and start doing some quests. Finally done with this quest. This one took a little bit because I had to keep going back and forth to the bank to keep depositing and grabbing stuff, and I did it wrong and I forgot stuff. But Fremmenik Trials is done. 3 quest points, 2800 XP, and a bunch of different skills, and 155 total quest points. We do have the items ready for Fremmenik Isles, so we're gonna do that next. And the Fremmenik Isles completed. I can finally wear the Helm of Needisnot. Huge thing. And I think I am going to choose Strength here to put my XP in, just because I wanted to get to 80 as fast as possible. And there's his crown. I actually didn't realize it was considered a crown. I thought it was just an upgraded version of like the Berserker helm or something like that. There it is. We also get 10,000 woodcutting XP, 5,000 crafting and construction XP, and an extra quest point. There you go. Helm of Needisnot looking good. Now that I have those 2 quests done, I still have a bunch of things that I have on my list to do. I think I'm going to work on leveling up one of the skills needed for a bunch of quests. So Song of the Elves and Grim Tales require a very high woodcutting level. There's 65 woodcutting. I also figured out what I wanted to do after I get 70 woodcutting. I actually want to get to 75 so I can actually start cutting magic trees. I think it's at 75. Okay, yeah, it is. And then after that, we are going to finish all of the easy diaries. We have 7 diaries that we can do. We have all the requirements done. The only ones we don't have all the requirements done is Kandarin, Varrock, Desert, and the Wilderness Diary. I only have 1 each that I need to complete in terms of requirements being done, and then I'll be able to do them. There's 70 wood cutting. We've cut over 2,200 logs so far, and I made the decision to go all the way to 75 so we don't have to go back and level up 75 wood cutting. We're just going to do it now since we're here already. I think I have another 2,000 logs to cut, so I'll be here for a little bit more. That's 75 wood cutting done. I think we have over 4,700 logs cut. 4,900. We're almost at 5,000 U logs cut. This is from 61 to 75 wood cutting. Here I am next to a bunch of cows. I'm in the cow field north of Lumbridge. Here's the beginner reward casket. Let's see what we get. Fingers crossed for a unique. Oh god, no. I spent like 20 minutes trying to figure out where this was. I hate this thing. I hate this hot and cold thing. Oh man, that was definitely not worth it. Alright, what's our clue for the easy? Search in the tents in the northwest corner of the soldiers' camp in Bertha. This one was really fast. This was literally a 2-step clue. Here's a reward casket, our easy one. Let's see what we get. Hopefully a unique. Oh no. We're never gonna get one. Oh, at least I didn't have to do too much for this one. Alright, we got our last clue scroll done. It is our reward casket hard. Let's see what we get. Oi, oi, oi. We are not getting lucky with uniques, but at least it's some blood runes and law runes that we're actually actively using. So I just finished the Enter the Abyss mini quest. I needed to do that so I can efficiently do one of the tasks here. I did get 1,000 rune crafting XP, so now we went from 8 to 13 rune crafting. Okay, I finally finished every piece of the easy diary for Lumbridge. Let's get our rewards. So we're going to put the 2500 antique lamp into Herblore. We're going to be a level after we finish our next easy diary. So let's go ahead and do that. We are 333 away. Lumbridge is done. So I just finished my second to last task I needed to do for the Mauritania easy diary, which was killing a banshee in the Slayer tower. My last one is getting a Slayer task from Maz. The only problem I have with this right now is I have a current Slayer task, which is killing 122 Aberrant Specters, and I don't want to ruin my streak, so I'm gonna do that task first, and then once I'm done with that task, I'll go ahead and do the Slayer task for Maz. Alright, here's our last task for Mauritania. 18 flesh crawlers. Not too bad. We can finish that really quickly and we can find our next task at Konar, but we will get our reward. So you can have an ecto teleport with your Mauritania legs, and we have an antique lamp that I'm going to put for Herblore, and I'll get us 38 Herblore with 894 left to get to 39. That's not too bad. Right, we're done with the Fremmenik easy diary. Let's see what we get here. I think we get the sea boots, and we also get an antique lamp that we will use on Herblore again. This will give us a level to 39. Nice. Well, we're gonna get a couple levels in Herblore just doing this alone. That's pretty crazy. So this Fremmenik sea boots is huge because it gives us a free teleport to Relica every day. That is the Koran easy diary done. Let's see what we get from here. I think this one has some really good stuff as well. Double drop rate for the Xerix talisman, and we also have Rada's blessing, which if we get, I think if we get like the elite one or the hard one, it actually gives us some prayer bonus, so that is something to look forward to down the road. We have our antique lamp. It is going to give us a level, so we are officially level 40. Perfect. Now we can finally clean irid leaves. Awesome. I put some stuff in the history museum and we got some kudos out of it. We got 2 antique lamps. I'm not sure how much XP I'll get from this, but we're at 3,300. That's 1,000. Okay, and let's see what we get here, and another 1,000. Not too bad. So we will get a level once we finish this easy diary for Varrock. Or here is our Varrock armor 1 and our antique lamp. We'll use this antique lamp, put on Herblore, and that should give us a level 41. Nice. So I'm actually one requirement away from being able to complete the Varrock medium diary, which would be very helpful. I need to finish Soulbane, so I am planning on either, I think I will finish all the easy diary first, and then before I start anything else, I will finish the medium diary for Varrock. Falador easy diary is finally done. We're not going to get a level here, but we will be very close. So this Falador shield one will give us 25% prayer restore once a day, and this will give us our 2500 XP, and we're obviously going to be putting that into Herblore. So I just finished the last task for the easy diary here. I didn't realize that I want to do the veteran boat at pest control, so I'm going to need level 100 combat level, but I also need to eventually finish the hard diary for the western provinces just so I can even buy the elite void. So what I'm going to do for now is get the full elite, just the full regular void. Just got enough for first piece. I'm gonna go with the Void Knight top, robes, and gloves first before I start working on the helms. And then I'm also going to be doing the mace and the seal, so we don't have to worry about saving up points for these when we eventually get our elite void. So we will be getting our void knight top. Confirm it, and there it is, part of our collection log. We got a couple more to go. Alright, we should have enough for a second piece here. We're gonna get the void knight robes finally. Now we have our 2 pieces. We're gonna go for the gloves next, and then obviously we're gonna go for the void melee helm once we're able to purchase that, just because we are using melee to do pest control. And that should be enough for our void knight gloves. 151 in the store. All right, we finally have enough money for our first helm. We're gonna get the void melee helm, like I said before, just so we can get that extra attack bonus. It felt like this one took forever, but we finally got it. There's our ranger helm in our inventory. What does our collection log look like now? I know we need a couple more, but I'd like to see what it looks like. Doesn't look too bad. We're almost done with this row, and then all we need is those elite void tops and bottom. We should have enough for 2 things: the void knight seal and then the void mage helm. I was actually like about to buy one of these first, so I have the melee and the range helm. So our last helm will be the void mage helm. Awesome, look at that, it's in our inventory and in our collection log. And then the last thing we're also going to get is the void knight seal, just so we can complete it for the collection log. We have our 251 points. We get our last thing, which is the mace. Hopefully we don't mess up. Yes, 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 yes. I can finally leave here. There it is, 90 in our collection log now. We're almost done with pest control. We have the void knight mace, the full void knight gloves, top and robe, and the 3 helmets and the seal. We just need to get the elite void top and the robe. Now the thing that I need to remember to do is go to the gnome stronghold, so we're gonna do that real quick right now. All right, here we are. We're at the elder gnome child. I completed my easy task. We get the banner, which gives us a teleport, and we get our antique lamp, and we will put that in herblore. Another 2500, and that gives us 42. Done with the easy diary for Karamja. All right, so this Karamja gloves doesn't really do much, but just have a bunch of discounts everywhere, and this antique lamp doesn't really do much too, because this only gives us 1,000, but our next one will give us another level. We just finished the easy diary for the wilderness. This gives us 100% slash success, and another antique lamp for 2500 XP. I actually died once at KBD. I literally got comboed as I was using the lever to go back out. So I lost my Ardoon cape and my Lumbridge ring, so I'm gonna have to get those back. But there's 2500 and 43 herb lore. Our next 2 easy diaries should give us 44 herb lore. This is our last piece for the display. The reason why I'm here is I need to do Elemental Workshop 1 and 2, and I see that one of the recommended things to have is a dig side pendant. And rather than buying the teleports, I thought I already have like 15 ruby necklaces in my bank, and I'd rather enchant them. So I found the necklace, or the clean necklace, from here, so I can learn how to do the level 3 enchantment, so I can make dig side pendants and also get the 50 kudos from putting these things in the display cases. And that's Elemental Workshop 1 done. We got our elemental shield, 5000 crafting and smithing XP, 157 quest points. So I already have the other elemental metals that I need, and for the mind shield as well. So we're gonna just do Elemental Workshop 2 since we're already on this quest line. And there's the second Elemental Workshop done, 7500 crafting and smithing XP. Okay, I had to make another prime mind bars just so I can make my mind shield, but here it is. Oh, I almost Just made a mine helmet there. I almost made one. All right, awesome. Mine shield done. I think I need that for a treasure trail. I'm gonna go check real quick. I do. I need it for an elite. I need a mine shield, a lava battle staff, and some black van braces. So not too bad. We're gonna keep this mine shield instead of selling it. And that's done for the Kandarin. I finished all the easy tasks. And we finally get the headgear, a light source, so good. Now I don't have to bring one. You just have this headgear and another 2500 experience for Herblore. So we'll do that right now. And finally done. Ichlerin's little helper, 4500 thieving XP, 4000 agility, and woodcutting XP, and an amulet of cat's beak. 2 quest points, 15 quest points left until we can totally finish the recipe for disaster. And finally, our last easy diary done. Let's talk to Jar. Jar gives us another 2500 XP lamp. Now we can sell noted artifacts to Simon and have 4 charges in our Pharaoh Scepter. So this should get us to 44 Herblore. Awesome. I'm gonna need to get a new kitten for the medium diary for Varrock, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell my pet cat for some death runes. Oh, I feel a little bit bad, but we're gonna have to do this. There you go. 200 death runes. See you later, kitty. Soulsbane is finally done. 1 quest point, 500 defense, and hit point XP. This was really like a beginner quest. The rewards isn't really that much to talk about, but we have finally done it. This is our last task for a medium diary. We just have to enter it again. There it is. Now we can just go to Toby and get our rewards. Soulsbane was actually kind of annoying though, because Fear Room and the Confusion Room just took so long. Let's use this lamp on Herblore, and now it should be 45 Herblore. Now we can do the Legends quest. The best part about this is I can finally just teleport straight to the Grand Exchange. Beautiful. Now I don't have to run here anymore. Just so great, just so great. The last thing we're gonna do for this episode is do this clue scroll. Looks like we have to go to the AKS fairy ring, and hopefully we get a unique out of it, or something worthwhile for us. Maybe even some pages for our damage books, because we haven't been able to collect any so far. All right, so this clue scroll step requires me to finish the Legends quest, and with the Legends quest I haven't finished all the requirements for it. There's actually 4 quests in total that I still need to finish, and that includes Shadow Village, Underground Pass, Desert Treasure, and Temple of Ikov. So I guess this is as good as any to start doing these 4 quests, and at least I get my ancient magics out of this and my Iban staff, which I actually needed because I was thinking about training my magic soon and actually using that after finishing Regicide so I can farm some Zulrah kills and also some Barrows kills. So we decided to side with Armadil to finish our Temple of Ikov quest. And we get a bunch of XP, 10,500 range XP, and 8,000 fletching XP. And there's 50 thieving. So before I need to do Desert Treasure, I have to get 53 thieving. And I figured I need to just do some blackjacking. I would do Pyramid Plunder, but I really don't want to waste anti-poison and all that, so this is honestly the easiest and fastest way for me right now. And there's 55 thieving. That actually wasn't too bad. I was getting from 48,000 to like 55,000 experience per hour. That wasn't too bad at all. I spent so much money buying super restores, stamps, and prayer potions, but we're finally done with it. 10 more quest points until we can officially finish Recipe for Disaster, and that's 20,000 magic XP, and we can finally use ancient magic. Huge, huge, huge. Desert Treasure is finally done. Alright, and now that's Underground Pass done. The 5 quest points, 3,000 agility and attack XP, and we finally have Iban's staff. Huge, huge thing. I have the money to upgrade it to the Ivan Staff U, and it's a really good starting weapon, especially if I want to start doing Zora and Barrow. So I'm very excited to have this in my inventory now. I'm 200,000 gold poorer, but we have an awesome Ivan Staff. It gives us plus 10 magic attack bonus, and it looks so good on us, so good. And Shiloh Village is finally done. 2 quest points, access to Shiloh Village, and 3800 crafting XP. This finally unlocks the legend quest. Like I said before, I can't believe we've done all of this just for one step. I can't believe it. We are at the end of our Legends quest, and now we are able to pick a skill to level up or put some experience in. 48, and our last one will obviously go back into Herblore. Not too bad. I think we needed 49 or 50 Herblore for something, so this is huge that we can already get this up this close to 50. So one more to Herblore. That gives us 49 Herblore with 2400 XP away from 50, not too bad. And then we click once more and we finish the Legends quest. 4 quest points. We can officially finish Recipe for Disaster, and we have access to the Legends Guild, and I'm able to wear a Dragon Square Shield. And if you didn't know, I can use this totem pole to recharge my skill necklace and my combat bracelets. Not too bad. Alright, we ended up at the Barrows mini game here. We got our reward casket hard thanks to this strange old man who's hacking me around. So let's see what we get. Oh man, that is tough to see, dude. Got some blood runes, some alchables. 88k for us to do 5 quests, 5 very long quests. Oh man. Hey, at least we got those quests done. We can finally go for Recipe for Disaster. I can definitely see us now getting our Barrows gloves next episode and doing a lot more stuff. I think I also want to get my fighter torso. I'm also going to start looking at what I need to do for my medium diary tasks, because there are a bunch of cool things I need to do for that, and I eventually want to start training for my hard diary task, and we also want to start working on the fire cape. Without further ado, thank you again for watching, and peace out.
All my friends back home really my friends. If we ain't spoke since I was one of them. Now I'm making fire, I ain't getting tired. Came a long way from starting fires.